guys is like this video because y'all over here done got the same question I got. When a man sits over here and asks you, what do you bring to the table? And a lot of this question can come up so many times. This question comes up if you sitting over here and y'all are talking about like what you want, what are you looking for in a man? I'm like, yo, this is what I bring. Like, this is what I'm looking for. Like, I'm looking for a high quality man that can sit over here, that can contribute to my life, whatever.
And 9 times out of 10, the man they're looking for does not exist. Like, you can spend your entire life searching for that individual, and you'll never find them. And when you do find someone that's close, that seems like he's the one you're looking for, all it takes is like a few days with said individual, and then you find out that he's totally different than what you imagined. I feel like this happens a lot.
I say, whatever you say, and he's like, okay, so what do you have to offer? Or what do you bring to the table? Why should I sit over here and help you? Why should I sit over here and contribute to your life? What are you going to contribute to my life? So, ladies.
Now, when men ask this, well, when I ask it, it's a genuine question. Like, I genuinely want to know what you bring to the table. I'm not saying this to look down upon you. I'm not saying this to be disrespectful. I'm genuinely asking, what do you bring in this relationship? But sometimes, when men do ask that, it can come off as condescending, which I get.
This is how you answer that question. The first thing that you could sit over here and say is, and ladies, I need you to understand, when you answer this question, don't get offended by it. Don't sit over here. Don't take it the wrong way, because that's how they're expecting you to say it, or they're expecting you not to say anything at all. So the first thing you're going to say is,
when I ask you this, I expect you to, answer the question in your own way and not come off as disrespectful or rude. Because, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just asking you, what do you bring to this relationship? It's not like I'm asking you. It's not like I want to spend a full 20 minutes arguing about it. I just want the answer. That's it. That's all you gotta tell me.
Well, I contribute in a lot of different ways. The first
like what?
way that I contribute is I have my own income. I'm working on my own businesses and stuff.
Okay, that's good. You can have your own income. The question is, how are you using said income? Like, are you using income to help pay the bills and stuff like that, or are you just keeping it to yourself and not bothering to say at all? If you're doing the latter, then please get out of my house, because I do not want you in this relationship. Like, straight up, just leave. Because I don't want someone who's saying they got this, but it's not using said item or said not using said item to help me in making sure we got a roof over our heads, essentially.
Like that. And one of the things that I bring to the table is that I'm business minded. I have a mind for business.
You can be business minded, but I personally don't care. Like, I really don't care if you're business minded or what. It doesn't really matter to me. That's not what I'm looking for in a woman. It's really not. But I'm glad you are. That's great.
I'm looking for opportunity to always build, to always level up, to always be a boss. I know what it feels like to have nothing. So it's like, I have that mentality that I don't ever want to sit over here and never have nothing again. And I want a man that understands that.
Straight up, you came to the wrong person. Because even when I was a little kid, I've been working my way up and gathering and saving my money. And right now, I have set money in the bank. I worked for that, So, regardless of me saying, I don't know why I'm saying this, but I forgot what I was gonna say. Okay, but anyways, that type of mindset we need. Like, it's good to have that type of mindset, right? It just depends on how you use it.
And two, girl, when y'all sitting over here letting them know, like, when you're sitting over here telling them what you bring to the table, make a list, ladies. Ladies, tonight, after this video, make a list of what you bring to the table.
Please make a list. Please. Because I'm curious. I want you to make a list so we can break it down together, word for word.
Table, period. Number two, the next thing that I sit over here and say, well, I kind of say income and business minded into one, but that could technically be two. But anyway, the next thing that you're gonna sit over here and say is, I bring personality to the table. Like,
all right, that doesn't count. That's not an argument. That's not an argument whatsoever. If you had no personality, I wouldn't be dating you in the first place. Like, that's not really a good counter argument at all. It's kind of weak, honestly. Like, you bring personality. I do too. We both have personality. So what? Like, you're not the only one. You're not the only person on earth who has a personality. There's thousands upon thousands of people just like you. It's not really something you should, wave around proudly. I mean, I just don't get it.
A lot of these women out here, like, they don't have personality.
Okay, first of all, logically, that's not true. That's really not. Every single person has a personality. It might not be the personality you're looking for, but they still have a personality. And to be honest with you, there are women who have a better personality than yours and who are more attractive. Like, that's the truth. But despite that, I dated you. Not all the other women out of the millions of women I could have dated. I dated you. And that should say something. You know what I mean? But again, that's not really because, well, I say this. Let me think, guys. Okay. I dated you, right? Because I see something in you that I like. But again, just because you have the personality that I'm looking for doesn't mean that it's like a value. But no, like doesn't mean like it's an importance to this relationship. Because to me, it's not importance. It's not important. It's not important to this relationship at all. Like it's really not. If I'm here working my ass off from 9 to 5 or something like that, and I come home, I see you just chilling on the couch, doing nothing on your phone, just smiling at me, I'm gonna kick you out, straight up. Like, I'm being real. You need more than personality. You're gonna have to bring more than personality to the table, straight up.
Share within myself. I know who I am. I am fun. I am a fun person to be around. I have a lot of contenders that want to hang out with me, and so I bring funness to the table. I don't bring stress to the table, and I want somebody that can equally not bring stress to my life. Because at the end of the day, if you are, there's a whole bunch of other people that just want to have fun, and that's going to sit over here and to entertain me. And two.
Okay, if women actually say this, leave. Because these type of women are toxic. They really are. These type of women right here are just toxic. Because I said no. I've been in one who acted just like this. And she was toxic as hell, bro. It was ridiculous. So guys, if a woman out here say this to you word for word, do not stay with them. Leave immediately. Because that type of woman is not worth it at all. Like, imagine if we said it. They were, if we would have said it would have been immediately been an argument, right? But when a woman says it, we're just supposed to just like shut up and take it, right? That's ridiculous. So I'm not falling for that. I'm not, bro. I did it once. I'm not doing it again. If a woman ever says to you, leave them immediately. I repeat, if a woman ever say this to you, leave them immediately, bro. It's not even worth it. On God, it's not worth it at all. Toxic as hell.
Like, not every girl is gonna be fun. Not everybody's gonna be funny. Not everybody's gonna be like that. Not everybody's
True, not everybody, but there are others out there who are better at you, who are just better at you who are just better at you in a variety of different ways, whether it be your personality, your looks, your so-called business mindset, your income. Like, bro, it's a lot. So you just bringing to the table your personality and stuff like that is not gonna work here. It's not what I'm looking for. I mean, it's what I'm looking for, but it's not the answer I want. So you're gonna have to do better than that.
have a personality like me. So and if that comes off as cocky to him, oh well. But you need to be.
If you come off as cocky, bro, then if guys, if a woman says this with a straight face and is cocky about it, they don't know the truth. Like, they really don't. they don't know, bro. Some women might like to think they're all that when in reality, I can go across the street and find someone that's not only just like you, but is better in every other way. Like, straight up, same personality and everything, only 10 times better. That's just the truth. That really is.
You have to understand, men love a cocky or men love a confident woman. So if you sit,
you can be confident. That's good. Like, be confident. But that's again, that doesn't really bring anything to the table. So that doesn't count. It's good. Don't get me wrong. Men and women should be confident, right? You should be confident in yourself for being who you are. But you need more than that in order to be in a relationship.
over here and you just like y'all like and you're secure within yourself, men are gonna sit over here and drool over you. Period. Sit over here and let him know, like, yo, I bring support to the table. What I mean by support is that, like, have a business that you're working on and you need help, I can help support you. I can benefit you, but I want that same support. I know how to.
Okay, I agree. Okay, now this is a good argument. In every relationship, there's to be support in both ways, right? That's good. That's the type of thing you should bring.
Cook. I know how to clean. I know how to sit over here and support.
A women knowing how to cook or clean shouldn't be a factor. Like, I feel like we're being a lot of men are being overestimated. I think I just fucked up the whole word, bro. I'm sorry, guys. I fucked up the whole word. Overestimated. There we go. In terms of being in the kitchen, right? So if you say that you know how to cook and you know how to clean, you're basically hoping that the individual you're having a relationship with doesn't know how to do those things. Well, doesn't know how to cook. But what happens when you're not only dating a man who not only cooks, but cooks 10 times better than you? What then? What are you gonna say to that? I'm just saying, it can happen. So I feel like there needs to be more than that.
Support people's dreams and shit like that. If you the VP of a company, but you want to sit over here and start your own company, I'm all for that. I'm going to support you. I'm going to support your dreams, and I'm going to be. As you said. Rooting for you. I'm going to be in your corner because not a lot of women are over here understand the importance of that. Hit him with that shit and see what the fuck his ass says.
All right. Once you want to say that, all right. Well, I would say that there's other people who will support me in that as well, like my friends, my family. You're not the only one. Like, straight up. I don't need, like, even though I love that you're supporting me, I can, if there was a time where you choose not to do so, that's okay. Because I have others in my corner who will support me. You know? And that's basically what I'm saying.
Let him know that, like, something else I bring to the table is my open-mindedness. I'm very open.
You're saying that, and you're basing it off of the hope that the woman that guy is dating is open-minded. When 9 times out of 10 is not the case. It's really not. You can't really find open-minded people nowadays, especially in 2021. Like, it was crazy. It's still crazy. No. But thank God we're past 2020. But still, I don't even know what's going on anymore. Cause I don't trust no news source, except for one. So I'm basically being left in the dark on purpose. Cause like I said, I'm done with politics.
As far as, the change, I know that life is constantly changing. I know that I have to be open to whatever comes my way. And I feel like a lot of women are very closed-minded. And I just feel like, at the end of the day, like, that is something that I bring to the table. Also, the last thing is I bring love.
This shouldn't be a factor, because you should already love said individual, right? And love shouldn't be a factor because you wouldn't be in a relationship if the person didn't love you. And to be honest, you can find love somewhere else, guys. Like, it's not that hard. If you want to feel love, call your nana. Visit your mom from across the street. If you want to feel loved every day for the rest of your life, well, for a really really long time, go to your local pet store. Get yourself a dog or a cat. Your preference. The choice is yours.
Feminine woman. If a man sits over here and he's like, what do you bring to the table? Just be like, I bring love. Like, I bring support. I bring love. I'm a caring person. I am a feminine person. And I bring to the table a feminine touch. I'm not the woman that's trying.
I don't understand why. I'm sorry, guys, if you heard that music. That's just a car passing by. So if you heard some music, I'm sorry about that. But anyways, I don't understand how bringing a feminine touch is important. Like, what if I like tomboys, right? As far as I'm concerned, tomboys don't really have a feminine touch. They're more masculine than anything else. Man, I never dated one, but I can if necessary. Doesn't really bother me. I'm just saying, I don't understand how a feminine touch helps at all. I really don't. You're gonna have to explain this to me. Wait, girls, no. If any females are watching this video, then please explain to me what she means by a feminine touch. Because I don't understand how that can contribute to anything. I'm not saying it can't be contributed. I'm just saying I don't understand where. That's all.
Be in charge of everything. I'm not the woman that's sitting over here trying to dictate what goes on and how our relationship transpires. And literally, ladies, throughout all of these things that I just listed down below, you can either take one of them and explain it to him.
So all things he listed can be easily debunked and argued. Like, it's not really, they're not really good points at all when you really think about it. No, women. If you really want to know, if a man asks you what do you bring to the table, answer with this. This is how you should answer. I bring financial support. I bring an atmosphere that you feel comfortable with. I bring. I bring my understanding, my compassion, and I bring my full devotion. You know, something like that. Even though it's, you know, even though, it, you know, even though I might sound like hypocritical, based on what I said, I feel like if you just say that, it will work out better than what C's saying. Because the thing C's saying is kind of not really something I think you should use as an argument. You know? All you really gotta do in a relationship is bring some financial support, bring compassion and understanding, and as long as you show that you're willing to do anything for that person, anything will turn out all right. This not. This doesn't. This doesn't. This. This doesn't only go out to females. This goes out to guys too. Like that's all we need to bring to the table: financial support, compassion, and understanding. That's all you really need to do. You know, don't try to make this long ass list where half things you said can be easily argued or just plain stupid. You know what I mean? What 9 and 10? Like me personally, what I'm looking for is someone who can bring compassion, like I said, and understanding. Understanding for me is important, and who is compassion, understanding, financial support, and someone who, you know, let me think about it. Well, someone who's, you know, someone who basically accepts me for me. Basically, that's what I'm looking for. You know, and every guy is different, so what he's looking for might not be what he's looking for might not. If you're gonna make the argument about what you bring to the table, have the stuff you say might not be the type of things he's looking for. You know, so you should be like, you should be careful on how you explain things, because no one wants to sit there for 10 minutes and for you to bring out this long ass list naming every single detail. It's not needed. If you really love the person and you really care for them and you're willing to do anything for them, the only thing, and if a man ever asks you, what did you bring to the table, you only need to answer in a few words. You know, that's all it takes. It's a few words and done. Boom. You know, as long as you bring that type of energy, those 2 words are all you need. Just be careful on how you word them, I guess. You know? But that's all I gotta say, guys. And before I end this video, I just want to say that not anything I said is correct. And if it isn't correct, please point it out in the comments. Hopefully, I can explain better by what I mean by that. And if I can't explain it, then you already won the argument. But anyways, guys, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.